Before kasi, no, the opportunities to move abroad would only be available for those na nakapag-work na have earned, for example, 2 years experience, 5 years experience, and then they're looking for greener pasture, they're looking for other opportunities, kaya nag-abroad. And the opportunity for Filipino nurses mostly are for English-speaking countries, di ba? Andyan si US, Canada, Australia, ganyan. But since generation change and the world is in need of nurses, yung mga non-English speaking countries is slowly nag-open up na ng ganitong opportunities to move to their country, speak their language, adapt to their culture, and move abroad. So that's why ando na yung opportunities for Filipino nurses for India, Malaysia, Thailand. May mamimit kang mga expats dito sa Germany from that region or from that country. So, but the question is, what if someone that haven't experienced working with people? Kasi if you will be doing Ausbildung, it's gonna be parang 3 months ka theory nasa school and then 3 months ka nasa Haupteinsatz ka or nasa facility ka wherein you're going to really work with people na. How would you navigate on this? I really want you to know that our culture in the Philippines is different sa culture dito sa abroad, and this is the part na I really want you to prepare for. Mic test mic. Girl, madilim pa ha, around 7 a.m. Pero I woke up early kasi I wanted to shoot a vlog na and I have fourth bildung after, so dalian natin. Hi everyone, this is Odyssey. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. For those new to my channel, my name is Odyssey. I'm a Filipino nurse here in Germany. I do create vlogs about my experiences, my adjustment, my struggles, and some wins and achievements as well. And of course, to the returning subscribers, Ate girl is here. Ay nako, hindi na ako nag-ano dun sa intro kung ganun, no? Today, this would be a response to a question, Ate girl. Mag-aral daw ako sa Germany, libre na, may allowance pa ako. Totoo po ba yun? Let's go ahead and talk about Ausbildung. If you wanted to study as a Filipino here in Germany, if you wanted to be a nurse, or if you wanted to pave your own path, kumbaga, and choose your own career dito sa Germany, this would be the vlog for today. Ausbildung doesn't necessarily mean naman na nurse lang. Pero currently kasi, yung opportunities lang for some agencies that do help Filipino to move here to Germany would be for nurses. So that's why what I want to talk about is yung Ausbildung for Pflege, Ausbildung if you wanted to be a nurse here in Germany. Hopefully in few years time or in months time, maraming agency, there will be agencies that would offer Ausbildung for different careers, not just for nurses, kasi alam ko hindi naman tayo lahat is gusto mag-nurse. So, to give you a brief intro, no, I am completely aware na some of you that are here on the channel, hello, are high school graduates or mid-college tapos gustong mag-nursing or gustong mag-move dito sa Germany. So, shout out sa inyo. Sometimes I talk to you sa comments or sa Instagram, and I am really happy whenever you say, I am honored in a way whenever you say na you are inspired with my journey. And definitely, nakakataba naman talaga na yun ang puso. And I always say naman, no, na kaya mo yan. And you have the freedom to choose kung saan mo man gusto. You can change your life if you want to explore opportunities abroad. But the ate in me, no, since panganay din ako, in a way, kinakabahan kasi that inspiration na you tell me translates to me as responsibility. Gusto ko din mag-abroad kasi gusto kong gayahin si ate girl. Ay, si ate girl nga, wala na experience, kaya ko din yan. But considering your age and magkaiba yung generation natin, you may be on that kind of rebellious stage, no? Teenagers, 13 to 19, young adults, around early 20s, ganyan. I've been there, we've all been there. Parang mapusok kumbaga or impulsive decision, ganyan. Moving abroad, I don't want you to take it lightly, is a big decision na you have to really think through and maybe talk to your parents kasi hindi siya basta-basta. Before kasi, no, the opportunities to move abroad would only be available for those na nakapag-work na have earned, for example, 2 years experience, 5 years experience, and then they're looking for greener pasture, they're looking for other opportunities, kaya nag-abroad. And the opportunity for Filipino nurses mostly are for English-speaking countries, di ba? Andyan si US, Canada, Australia, ganyan. But since generation change and the world is in need of nurses, yung mga non-English speaking countries is slowly open up na ng ganitong opportunities to move to their country, speak their language, adapt to their culture, and move abroad. So that's why ando na yung opportunities for Filipino nurses for India, Malaysia, Thailand. May mamimit kang mga expats dito sa Germany from that region or from that country. Ang haba na intro mo, girl. So, but the question is, what if someone that haven't experienced working with people? Kasi if you will be doing Ausbildung, it's gonna be parang 3 months ka theory nasa school and then 3 months ka nasa Haupteinsatz ka or nasa facility ka wherein you're going to really work with people na. How would you navigate on this? I really want you to know that our culture in the Philippines is different sa culture dito sa abroad. And this is the part na I really want you to prepare for. I wanted to talk about yung mga life skills or mga learnings na you have to know if you wanted to study and move abroad. Kasi these are the things na you will be learning to as an adult na kailangan natin matutunan to. Pero kumbaga for you, it will be fast-paced. Talagang pak, kailangan alam mo na to. So you can really think through if you wanted to pursue studying and eventually working abroad as Filipinos. And not because maganda lang siya i-add sa IG or sa Facebook profile, etc. Kasi, it's really nice to dream. But the hustle is sold separately. I've heard it. I would link it kung sino man yung nagsabi nun. I really want you to know about it. Kasi hindi madali mag-abroad. Now, I already created several videos about Ausbildung, no? May you check my playlist kasi ando naman na lahat ng mga na-discuss ko about Ausbildung, ang allowance you will get, etc. And to make a comparison kasi on our school system and yung pagpapalaki sa atin sa Pilipinas versus dito, syempre, as a parent, kakabahan ka kasi mag-abroad yung anak mo, wala yung nang kakilala doon. Pero at the same time, no, if I'm a parent, for example, want my child to grow independently na if yun yung gusto niyang gawin sa buhay, rather than me inflicting fear, tutulungan ko siya kung paano i-handle yung mga kaganapan sa buhay. Kasi sa atin sa Pilipinas, mas nasuspoil natin yung bata. Kumbaga, halimbawa, napagalitan yung anak mo kasi nabagsak sa exam, ang aawayin mo yung teacher. Ganun. Rather than really ask your child kung nag-aaral ba siya or maybe sit down with him or her and create a specific study schedule para mapasa niya yung exam. 'Di ba para kasing takot tayong masaktan yung anak natin and takot tayong mahirapan yung anak natin in a way na binibaby natin, but rather than really guiding him kung ano ba yung adulting world. Tapos pag yung spoiled mong anak is mapunta sa adulting world, hindi na alam kung paano mag-navigate kasi nga nasa protection mo, nasa comfort ng buhay. I am not trying to offend anyone regarding this, no? Would understand what I'm trying to say. Iba yung nasa comfort ka ng bahay, iba yung nasa labas ka ng bahay, and especially if you'll be working na, no? Iba. Ganon. Number 1 is you have to be independent and self-reliant. Girl, nakakatulog ka ba mag-isa? Sabihin mo sa akin. This is a big part kasi especially if you don't have a family or friend or kakilala dito, no? You would really have to learn how to stand on your feet. Oh, bye. Charot. Unlike kasi sa atin sa Pilipinas, no, again, sasabihin ko, we are so used to spoon feeding in a way na it affects our dependency. Uuwi ka, girl, nakaluto na ng pagkain si mama mo. May gusto kang bilhin, girl, maglalambing ka lang kay daddy mo. Weekends, andali, no, tara, tayo, Starbucks tayo, kikitain mo yung friends mo. But here, pag nag-move ka abroad, especially on your first year, bubuo ka pa niyan. Especially on your first year, bubuo ka pa niyan ng circle mo. Kikilalanin mo pa yung classmates mo, kung ka-vibes mo, or mga pala, hindi pala magandang ugali. Charot. What if wala nang pang-language course yung parents mo, no? Kasi it would range around 100 to 150,000, ganyan. Magdadabog ka ba? Nandito ka na sa Germany, kumapos yung budget mo for the month. Paano mo tutulungan yung sarili mo? I'm not scaring you. But this is one of the realities kasi na you would have to face. How to be independent, how to be self-reliant. How can you rely on yourself from being a high school student, no? Welcome to adulting na. Again, an example on how we spoil sometimes our kids. Nagdabog yung anak mo kasi kulang daw yung budget na binibigay mo. 50 pesos lang kasi yung binibigay mo, dapat 100 pesos daw yung gusto niya, ganyan. Technically, wala ka na din talaga ng pangdagdag pa. Your immediate response is, bigay ko na yung gusto ng anak ko, kawawa naman yung anak ko. Rather than asking your child, anak, ano ba kasi yung mga pinagbibili mo? Magkano ba yung pamasahe mo? Magkano ba yung nagagastos mo for snacks? Magkano ba yung nagagastos mo for lunch? You don't want to have that kind of difficult conversation sa anak mo na ibigay mo na lang yung gusto rather than helping him kung paano ba mag-budget, paano ba mag-handle ng finances. Paano niya ba kumbaga pagkakasyahin yung pera niya? Kasi yun lang naman talaga din yung budget mo, yun lang din naman talaga yung kakayahan mong maibigay sa anak mo. The parents who had tough love, no, that's what we call it kasi, you would see na mas nakaka-navigate ng maayos yung mga anak nila kasi laki sa hirap or natutunan na laki sa hirap or natutunan na napapagkasya lahat rather than someone na ini-spoil. Now, I'm not trying to say na mali na mag-spoil. Or halimbawa, if you are a child na na-spoil, nakasalanan mo na na-spoil ka, na hindi mo natutunan yung mga ganitong bagay. Kasi iba-iba yung pagpapalaki ng family natin, iba-iba yung pagpapalaki ng parents natin, and we are all coming from a different family setting. But I want you to know na yung comfort mo sa bahay will be different than sa comfort mo dito sa abroad. You will be stepping out of your comfort zone. Lahat ng nakagawian mo, lahat ng andyan para sa'yo, you would start from the beginning. And the world, no, will not adjust for you, but you have to learn how to adjust to the world. Yun naman yung main thing of being an adult. Number 2, handling finances. Eto, girl. So, you will be receiving allowance, no? Let's say in your first year, it's around 1,000 euro and then mag-increase siya. Roughly your budget, you would be paying around 300 to 400 euros for your student fee. Mag-budget ka ng 300 euro for the grocery. And what are you going to do dun sa tira mong pera? For us kasi, no, I want to break it to you. Nung college din kami, we don't have that kind of luxury na bumili ng mga gusto naming bilhin. Gusto mong bumili ng damit kasi ito yung uso. Wala naman ang budget si mama. Lahat ng mga kaklase mo naka-iPhone, wala din ang budget si papa. Kaya diba, nung college ako, gusto ko nang mag-graduate at mag-work para mabili ko na yung mga gusto kong bilhin. Bagong sapatos, bagong gadget, bagong damit, ganyan. Kasi I know na mahirap yung buhay. So I want you to learn how to budget, how to handle your finances. May pang-emergency ka ba if na-aksidente ka? How can you save at hindi lang waldas and ubos yung biyaya? Keep in mind as well na the amount that you're getting is only an allowance. It's not yet a salary. So you have to be smart on how you manage this allowance, no? Kasi pag nangailangan ka, you have to know how to support yourself. 3, time management. Ayan, kailangan natin itong matutunan. Gone were the days na ito yung buhay mo pag andito ka sa abroad. Gone were the days na pag weekends wala kang ginagawa, hihilata ka lang, magti-TikTok ka, mag-scroll ka sa IG, etc. Ayun, matututo tayong maglinis ng bahay, mag-laundry, mag-grocery. Ausbildung, no, they call it Einsatz. Ang schedule nyo niyan, as I've mentioned, is 3 months. Halimbawa, nasa school ka for theory and then 3 months ka nasa Einsatz mo, nasa facility ka, wherever you are, sa hospital ka ba or sa senior homes, etc. You also have different shifts. Meron kanya ng morning shift and then afternoon shift. For Ausbildung, hindi sila pinapayagan na mag-night shift. Have to think through about this kind of different schedules. Kung speeches ka, kumbaga for the whole week, no, na uuwi ka around 8 p.m., 9 p.m., dapat pag uwi mo sa bahay is nakaprepare ka na ng pagkain kasi talagang iiyak ka sa gutom pag hindi ka nag-prepare ng sarili mong pagkain. You also have to learn how to mag-prepare ng baon, ano ba yung kakainin mo during break time, ganyan. Bawa, busy sa work, naka 10,000 steps ka sa work, no, ganyan. Pero ang gulo-gulo ng kwarto mo or kailangan mo pa maglabada, ganyan. iiyak ka na lang sa pagod minsan. Pero, you have to do it kasi wala nang gagawa nun sa'yo. Wala sinamahan mo dito, wala kang mautusan na kapatid mo, ganon. So, welcome talaga sa adulting. And I really want you to learn how to manage your time kasi as an adult, this is something na you have to juggle on your own. Paano mo ba pagsasabayin yung work-life balance mo? Girl, may frushish ka bukas, nanonood ka pa ng K-drama up to 12 midnight. Good luck, anto ka niyan. Number 4, navigating sa workplace. Ayan no, you'll be working out with adults, different age groups, different nationalities. Wala yung baby dito sa'yo. The culture nila kasi dito no, pag adult ka na, hindi ka na bata. Kailangan marunong ka na sa buhay. This would be extremely hard, especially yung pag-adjust natin sa language, pag-adjust natin sa culture. If you need to learn something, no, you have to ask and have the initiative to learn rather than hintay ka lang sa gilid and someone would provide you answer. No. Study at home para mas maintindihan mo yung mga bagay-bagay. This would be extremely difficult kasi, one, wala ka ng knowledge sa nursing. You are starting from scratch. High school graduate. Two, you have to, you have to translate pa yung mga Deutsch books into English para mas maintindihan mo. Also want you to observe yung people no sa workplace mo, lalo na yung mga experienceado na kasi you would really learn a lot from them. But I would say na only take what is good kasi hindi naman lahat is good role models. And may kita mo din yan. Hindi lahat ng adult is adult. Minsan, meron pa din talaga ng parang bata. Charot. I also wanted to share this experience when we were college. Ay, naku, girl. So, during our community service, I think this was on our 2nd year, sabi nung CI namin is that binigyan kami ng tig-iisang bond paper. Sa bond paper na yun, kailangan mag-BP kami ng 100 na tao at ibigay sa kanya after. So, wala pa nun yung mga automatic na BP, mano-mano ka talaga. And 'di ba ang init sa Pilipinas, ganyan. Pero we have to do it kasi kailangan ma-practice yung tenga namin in hearing the systole and diastole. Ayun. So, during that time, syempre, parang, ma'am, grabe naman po, 100, hindi pwedeng 20, hindi lang 50. And your initial reaction would be talagang pinapahirapan tayo ni ma'am. Pero, laking tulong yun kasi nung nag-duty na kami sa hospital, alam mo yun, madali na mag-adapt. Kasi, madali na mag-adapt, naririnig mo na talaga siya. Kasi nga, napraktisan mo 100 na tao, girl. So, at the start, you might feel na parang pinapahirapan ka lang, na ikaw yung inuutusan na mag-BP, ikaw yung inuutusan na mag-corporflage, ganyan. Pero kasi, dun talaga lahat nagsa-start. Yung mga basic skills na yan, even the corporflage, kailangan natin yan. Kasi even though now, na nag-work ako sa hospital in a special area, and bihira naman na ako mag-corporflage talaga. Or hindi na ako takot kasi na-experience ko na yan, parang what's the worst that could have happened? Tumae, kaya ko na yan. Alam mo yun? So, na pag-utusan ka, na gawin mo to, or mag-BP ka, lahat sa station yung mag-BP ka, ganyan. Yeah, ganyan. Kasi isipin mo na lang na it would really help you along the way. It would, those kind of mga small experiences, nagko-compile yan to a big experience in the near future. And pag nurse ka na, girl, talagang hindi ka na, alam mo yun, confident ka na kasi napagdaanan mo yung mga ganyang bagay. One of the things too that I want you to know is that you don't have to take things personally. Nasigawan ka ng patient mo, napagsabihan ka sa work mo, you have to learn how not to take it personally. Hindi mo to kasalanan. Sa Pilipinas kasi, sa atin, we are not used to arguments, kaya pag may direct na nag-approach sa'yo, na pagsabihan ka ni mama mo, ng mom mo, ganyan, dadabog ka, magre-rebelde ka, or hindi ka love. Ganun yung thinking mo. Pero, the intention was just to make you a better person. You have to understand na patients who are critically ill, ganyan, magalitin na yan kasi yun yung defense mechanism nila. They don't like what's going on sa buhay nila. People who are demens, iba na yung personality na yan versus people na orienteered pa or clear pa sa cough. And it's not your fault. I don't want you na iiyak ka lang sa gilid and try to take all the blame on yourself. Kasi hindi, girl. People are different, especially when they're sick. Also, your colleagues are different, especially pag stress din sila sa buhay nila or madaming ginagawa. Just take it and then move on lang sa buhay, ganyan. Number 5 is being social. Slowly, since wala ka nga sa comforts mo sa bahay, you would learn how to develop your own sense of identity. Sino ka without the influence of other people, not based on someone's influence. Ito na lang siguro yung matitip ko sa inyo. Ayoko yung mapabarkada ka at this age, no, na palainom, bar ng bar, nagda-drugs. These are very common, especially sa mga teenager. You would see minsan sa train, 15 years old, Friday, halimbawa. Dala-dala niyan, tigi-isang bote, ganyan. O kaya Saturday, early morning, makikita mo pa din sila. If you have a morning shift or early shift, na very wasted, na talagang, naku, go. No, but you would learn your consequences of your actions. So, yun lang. I hope na you would meet a circle of friends or you pick circle of friends na maaayos and that would motivate you, na mag-inspire kayo na mag-aral rather than yung mga ganon. Kasi in a few years time, yes, it had been fun, pero I don't want you to regret yung mga bad decisions na ginawa natin. Especially ng mga 20s tayo. So, I know some of you may think now, no, ate girl, tinatakot mo ako. Ano ba naman yan? Para sa akin ba to? But there are those as well na, ate girl, kaya ko yan. Ako kaya yung naglo-laundry sa bahay. Ako kaya yung nagluluto ng adobo pag wala si mama, ganyan. Ako kaya yung nagbabudget para sa family namin. Ipupush ko po yung abroad kasi kaya ko yan. Again, this is not a decision that I can make for you and I hope you talk to your parents too. But I only want to show you how is life's gonna be. And this is how it's gonna be if you're an adult, no? Especially for someone your age na gusto mag-abroad. It wouldn't come easy. Definitely it wouldn't. But at the end of the tunnel, you would really see how much you have grown. So this has been your Ate Girl. This has been Odyssey, and I'll see you in the next. Cheers!